Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Melissa. I like to be a fly on the wall. I like to buzz through the blinds of the energy on my mind. This will be focused on Gypsy, Rose, and Can. Everything I'm saying here is allegedly in my opinion and for entertainment only, but let's ask some questions and see what the cards have to say. If there's things I don't ask that you want me to leave it in the comments, let me know. I think I want to start with Ken's energy. See what Ken is feeling about Gypsy, Rose. Current energy, please. Show me what I need to see about Ken's energy, his feelings towards Gypsy current. Alright. So on the bottom, see the Four of Pentacles, this Eight of Cup, and the Strength card. I think I've done a few readings on Gypsy Rose, but it's been a minute, and I think she's a Leo. I feel like I have a memory of that. I forgot to look it up again before. So this could be representing that this person plans on just going back and forth. Sometimes this Eight of Cups for me is someone coming in and out, back and forth. Or threatening to walk away, or like... So he could be there like for reasons that are greedy to begin with when it comes to this relationship with Gypsy Rose, because the Four of Pentacles can represent a greedy energy that's sitting on their money, holding back, okay? Or this could represent that Ken is holding back, that he wants to walk away, that either he doesn't fully trust Gypsy Rose, okay? I mean, the Strength card for me is about trust, ultimately. Can represent a Leo energy. Or like, he could feel like being in a relationship with Gypsy at this point. To live with her, be married. Because I don't see them getting married. But I'll ask. It's like, but there's something about biting the hand that feeds you. So I don't think he'll fully walk away from this person. The Devil, Four of Wands, Page of Sword, Four of Cup, Seven of Pentacles, and the Fool. So his overall energy is represented by the Devil. I don't know, he might be a Capricorn energy. Maybe that's why it's there. But, I mean, this could say to me that now that they have this child, he is bound to this person. Because the Devil can be about... I feel like he knows for sure that, like, she's obsessed with him. Because that's also what it's about. This could say to me that he's a materialistic person, or he cares a lot about the material things in life. That his connection to Gypsy is very toxic. That there can be some sort of, like, kink going on there that they share. That, you know, wow, alright, with this, like, Devil energy. The Four of Wands is the engagement, the marriage, sometimes moving in together, the balanced connection, which should be the balanced connection. Then we see this this Page of Sword, who is basically, instead of talking, they're kind of stalking and watching in the distance. And then we see this Four of Cup. I feel like, and now with the Seven of Pentacles and the Fool, I feel like everything that has come out, the last messages and things that came out, I feel like he is using that to his advantage to push, like, Gypsy away, even more so with this Four of Cup. Or, like, he could be saying everything that's going on is just more of a reason for him to walk away completely from the connection. And that ultimately everything that he does is for his own self. Like Seven of Pentacles, he's looking at how can he get something out of this. he might play stupid, or he is, like, an immature energy overall with this Fool. Like, he doesn't think things through. He jumps into things, like, really not thinking about what am I investing in? Because the Seven of Pentacles, the person I describe as the energy making an investment. He could feel, I mean, sometimes I say this Fool's an energy that isn't fully matured, not learning from their mistakes. He could be a greedy energy that a lot of his actions, like materialistic overall, and just creates his relationships in general, like unhealthy with the Devil energy, okay? The things that he invests in, like, he doesn't think them through. He could be very in the moment when it comes to making decisions that other energies would think a lot more deeply about. So I want to clarify this, maybe both these, because I feel like this is the engagement, all right, living together, that kind of stuff. So show me, why is this Four of Wands here? Why is the Four of Wands here when it comes to Ken and Gypsy's overall connection, relationship? I mean, this could tell me, because it was next to the Devil, that overall they're both imbalanced, energies, or they're more alike than not. So the Queen of Cups, she kind of came out in reverse, like, emotionally imbalanced energy. I don't know if there's drinking going on, or like if he, like when she's with him, she drinks, or he encourages that. Why is this here? She's like emotional and pushing for them to be married, live together, that kind of energy. Six of Swords, King of Wands. On the bottom, Three of Swords, Page of Cup. So like all the messages and stuff, I don't know if Ken is messaging someone else, or this is about like the messages that came out, that are coming out, whatever, like from, Ryan and all that stuff. I'm feeling like this is Gypsy knowing that, like, Ken is talking to someone else, or messages. Page of Cup is messages. Three of Swords can be a third-party situation. Impulsive actions, sometimes messages, words, the Eight of Wands. Her feeling like a independent energy, or Ken, Ken saying, like, I have to focus on my own self and healing. Gypsy, focus on being a mom. That's what it's making me feel. Everything I'm saying is allegedly, in my opinion, of entertainment only. But that's what I'm feeling. So, the Six of Swords and this King of Wands. The Six of Swords is the energy moving towards the calmer waters. And the King of Wands here, they can be ego-driven, passionate. I think this is like Gypsy here being represented by a Cup energy, a Queen of Cup, like emotionally manipulative. Like Gypsy uses tears or emotions to try to manipulate Ken, and Ken uses the wand, right? The ego, like to manipulate Gypsy. It's like they're both, I feel like they actually are more alike than not when it comes, to certain ways that they, like, will try to hurt each other. or manipulate people in general. I think they, like, watch each other. Show me... Is Ken gonna marry Gypsy? I'll just ask. You gonna make it legal? See the Justice and 5 of Cups. You gonna run away? Take the kid and try to leave? I should ask how he feels about the daughter. Is Ken gonna marry Gypsy? And I usually say we can't predict the future. Choices people make today determine tomorrow. But let's see what card comes out. Is Ken going to marry Gypsy? Oh, I feel like something flipped, but it went back. Is Ken going to... I feel like Gypsy wants to have... the Empress, that can be the feminine with child. So she might be trying to get pregnant again. Maybe that's why he keep... Alright, she might be trying to get pregnant again. And that's why he's, like, trying to run away. Like, is he staying with her? Because I don't know if this is him leaving or... Is he gonna marry her? 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, the Magician. He might end up... I don't know, she might get pregnant again. Now I'm seeing these 2 kids here. This could say to me that... I mean, I could look at this like they're bound now. Because of the child, alright, that already exists. And I definitely feel like she might be trying to have another child, like with Ken. Whether he knows it or not, I don't know. I mean, I want to say this, I was feeling no, but this tells me that it's a possibility it might happen. Like, the Magician creates, manifests. I mean, these are yeses. If I was asking for anyone else. And I'm seeing this on the bottom. She could end up pregnant again. Alright, so if it's not saying being married legally, I feel like they will be bound. Not just by the existing child, but she could possibly get pregnant again. Seeing this son here, like sometimes this represents an actual child, specifically a son. Seeing two kids. I mean, I feel like no. But I don't know. Alright, my gut is telling me that they won't get married legally, but that they might end up having another child. Because this king energy for me can and I just keep feeling coins. Like for him, he might feel like, well, I already have the one, and I can't, like now I'm attached to her from that. And there could be something he gets out of this financially from being like a father energy. I don't know. See, now, I tried to do this the other day, and I felt like he was going to try to use the situation that was happening now, how irrational Gypsy is looking, making herself look, like, to maybe, like, not make it an excuse to not be with her, and, threaten to take the child, and then get child support, or something. But I'm not seeing that here and now, or feeling that. So what I feel is, I mean, I should say yes, because these are yes cards. Like I said, if I was doing this for, like, anyone else. But my gut is telling me, like, I don't know if he wants to make it legal. Alright. I know that wasn't a real yes or no, but I just tell you what I feel. So I want to see what is... Gypsy. Oh, what does he feel about their child? What does Ken feel about their daughter? Show me what I need to see. Everything I'm saying here is allegedly, in my opinion, and for entertainment only. But what does Ken feel about their daughter. Alright, so Ace of Wands. Alright, well, he could feel like this is something that he created. Very ego-driven energy. I don't know if he feels like this child looks like him. I don't know if there's baby pictures and the baby looks like him when he was little. Now, this would tell me that he's passionate about his child. That he feels like he created this child. Do you know what this makes me feel? Everything, again, I say is allegedly, in my opinion, and for entertainment only. That he may have... You know how, like... Alright, So, and I'm seeing this on the bottom, which is making me feel like it's clarifying what I'm feeling. This person may have shot one past the goalie, right? To see, you know, like, if you ever, this may have happened to you, if you are a feminine of a certain age and have had certain life experiences, or you may have a friend that had this experience or something, where, like, they got pregnant, and the guy was like, oh, wow, I didn't even know, I wasn't sure I could even get someone pregnant, I can't believe it, kind of thing. But it's like, they shot one past the goalie, they were sloppy. Like, they knew they were sloppy. Alright? You know what I'm saying? That's the energy I get from this. Because, like, I don't see... Like, for me, the King of Pentacle and the Emperor are father energies. Nurturing, stable, grounded. They want to build something. Like, that type of energy. Father energies. I call them my father energies, whatever, in readings. But the King of Wands, and no card is good or bad. It has to do with, like, the overall meaning of the card and what I feel, like, when I'm asking the question and when I'm doing the reads. But, like, the King of Wands is more, like, passion-driven, physical. They can sometimes be about the physical. They can be very ego-driven, trying to create something. And this moon is in between. The moon could be the things hidden, the things in the dark. Sometimes the darker side of the self. Sometimes it talks about us having to face our shadow self. Alright, and then when, you know, I see the devil here, and then, like, when I'm asking questions like this, I'll sometimes, like, about pregnancies, or, like, I'm feeling certain, when I see the coin energy, sometimes it makes me feel like the seeds, like the seeds we plant, and just being immature about the seed that he planted in the way, and being maybe a little manipulative and dark, and lying, and hiding something about what he was doing with his wand when this happened, right? Like, either wanting Gypsy to be bound to him. There's something that feeds his ego or whatever, the way that she wants him more than he wants her. Or knowing he has this power over her. Or, like, if it's not what I just mentioned, this could be here because this person, it feeds his ego, or he knows that Gypsy, like, he can make her crazy. Alright? There's something there with that. Because I don't... Or that he has this, like, darker side to himself. That he manipulates in his relationship with Gypsy by the wand. Alright? And this was his way to, like, be engaged, to live with this person. To make it so, like, this is something he worked on. Eight of Pentacles. Or this is his way of getting out of having to do what he feels is hard work. I'm just telling you what it makes me feel. Alright, let's look at Gypsy real quick. And if there's things again that I don't ask that you want me to leave in the comments, let me know. Or types of readings you want to see zodiac-wise or on certain people. Thanks, guys. And if you're not subscribed and you want to help support my channel, that's how you do it, or become a member. Thank you guys in advance. Thank you to all my members. I love you guys. If I get enough members, I'd like to do member-only lives where I pull cards for you guys. I've done that once before, so if you are a member and you want me to do that again, let me know. Show me what I need to see about Gypsy. What is Gypsy feeling about Ken, the relationship, all of that? Like, what is she feeling current energy about Ken and the relationship? Okay, the Queen of Cups, this came out, I feel like, for her energy just before. She's feeling very emotional. This could be her feeling like the way she was able to try to manipulate a situation in the past with Ken isn't working anymore. Like, in some decks, the Queen of Cup, she has no lid on the top of her cup, and it's like illuminating feelings, emotions. This queen, it's like she's closing off certain emotions. I could say that there's certain feelings that this person always keeps to themselves. As I'm about to shuffle again, I see the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom and the Death card. So, like, she could be keeping to herself certain feelings. I was just going to say about things that, her feelings about losing Ken specifically, but it could be about things from the past that she feels like, sometimes that Five of Cups make me feel like the person, they're crying over spilled milk, they're making a big deal out of everything, or they're not focusing on what they do have. So, in general, just this person's, you know, they're emotionally imbalanced, and everything for them is emotionally driven. They think and they act on emotion. And there's things that this person could feel or think that they, with this cup being covered, that they don't want others to see or know about what they're feeling. Because they know, like, they're not trusted. Alright, show me, because of the past, the legal things. I feel like that Death card is connected to, you know what, alright? And even her feeling like reflecting or being compared to or seen as someone that would do to her child what her mother did to her, like the mental part of it, you know what I'm saying? Like that being like passed on, the emotional, being emotionally imbalanced and everything. All right, show me more. What does this have to do with her feelings about Ken and that connection? Show me more about Gypsy's feelings about Ken and the connection. The Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So the Two of Swords is the person that is keeping to themselves, like, what they're really feeling, closing off their heart, blindfolding themselves to the truth within. Truth, things they don't want to face. She doesn't want to face that this person isn't really happy with her. Show me why this Nine of Cups is here. This can also be a selfish energy, like, she's not also, she probably can't see. I don't think this person is ever really happy. I think that's what that's about. So, this High Priestess, again, this is an energy not verbalizing. They're keeping to themselves what they're feeling. Show me, why is this High Priestess here for her? I don't know, like, this is about the marriage. I feel like, this is her trying to do whatever she can to make Can happy, because she wants Can to come trolloping, you know, to be in her energy. This could be her hiding, like, she doesn't want to be pushed away, Four of Cup, by this person. She wants to be married to them, Hierophant energy. She wants a commitment. And this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this is her trying to have another child, all right? Or, like, dangle something in front of Ken, because I even see this here. And that's the father energy and this love. I don't know. I think there's something to her wanting to, or trying to, she's not going to let go of Ken. And she's definitely, the D is fire. She has, like, an unhealthy thing. Like, the more, oh, man, this, I think he's going to be, like, back and forth in her energy, regardless. He's going to make her feel like an option, regardless. Yeah, alright. I don't know. I think I'm feeling like she feels like in order to keep him around or to get him to actually commit the way she wants him to commit, either she is going to dangle a bunch of coin at him, security, alright? Or this is like trying to get pregnant again. That's what I'm seeing there, guys. If there's stuff I didn't ask that you want me to, leave in the comments and let me know. Everything I said here was allegedly, in my opinion, and for entertainment only. But, that's what I saw there, and I'll see you guys next time.